Alright, that's the last of them, I think. Oh, hello there. Right, let me just, Hello? You alright? Oh. Yes, I'm a knight of the, Sorry. Just a little out of breath, right? That's right, I'm a knight of the, greenleaf order. You know, the ones who we wander around the woods and Right, so you're fancy noble lady, yeah? Yeah, right, of course you would be. Ransom then, or... Right, doesn't matter. Does not matter. Well, it's a pleasure. Your, Majesty? No, that would be the Queen, right? I know this, I remember this. They taught me this. Majesty's for a Queen. Highness is for a... Are you a... You're not a princess, are you? Grace would be... I hope not a Grace, because Grace for a lady would be a duchess, and that would mean she's married. I mean... is, my lady? That's the appropriate term of address for your station, right? Okay, good, amazing, good, right. I'm gonna get you out of here, alright? Nice and simple, real quick, just, gotta draw my dagger, and... You're gonna stay nice and still for me, yeah? Okay, because I gotta get rid of the ropes. Could untie them, but take a while, right? There's lots of them, and lots of knots. And I'm gonna be perfectly honest with you, I'm terrible with knots. Well, you don't have to doubt my competence. I know what I'm doing, alright? I'm a knight, after all. Just give me some credit. Sorry. Right, I should not. You are not. I forget myself. Flustered. Who's flustered? You're flustered. I've done it again, haven't I? Really, I should just shut up, shouldn't I? You don't mind it, do you? Well, it's great to hear. Although I expect my knight captain would, likely disagree. He's a rather stern gentleman, you know that? It's true, it's very true. There we are. It's the first one undone. He's always saying things to me, he's always saying, Liza? That's my name. Goodbye, Liza. Nice to meet you. Right, he's always saying, Liza, your tabard's crooked. He's saying, Liza, you ought to be able to dress a wound better than that, shouldn't you? You ought to train harder. All that. It's not like I don't do my best, right? And to be clear, before you get any sort of ideas, I'm a lot better at dressing wounds than I used to be, so... Perfectly capable. I noticed you have a couple nasty-looking gashes. Nasty work, that. I'll take care of it, all right? There we are. All right, 2 more. Then you're free. Perfect, yeah? Good. So, you're a lady, yeah? Daughter of some fancy house? What's your name? Pretty. Well, it's a pleasure to meet you, isn't it? I don't really get around fancy pants nobles much. You know, we greenleafs. We do our work, well, out here in the wild, right? Sometimes. The other nightly orders, they say, they're knights in name only. Pah! Nonsense, I say. Fancy pants city knights. Wouldn't last a day out here. Knight in name only. As if. Oh, unless someone you like happens to be... Because I've nothing but respect for their work, right? It's the petty rivalries between knightly orders is nothing. Oh, I am going to be in for a reprimand, aren't I? Oh, gods. All right, dagger away. You, free as a bird. But before you go standing up, running off, I've a nice horse, beautiful chestnut mare, yeah? She's done me good over the years. I want to patch you up. And then we mount up together. And then we mount my horse together. And then I take you to the city. And that's it. Right? And then we'll go our separate ways, won't we? Well, it's a good deed for the day. That's what matters, right? Let me just clean up these wounds of yours. Messed you right up, didn't they? Shameful thing to do, honestly. Face as pretty as yours. Right. Nicer. My captain's always saying this. Remember your station. Not every pretty girl needs to be courted. I said that out loud. Oh, shitting hell. Yes, I think you're pretty. You kidding me? You joking right now? Look at yourself. You don't have a mirror, but in your mind's eye, look at yourself. Other folks in court disagree. Well, fuck them then. Right, just fuck them. They're wrong. You are pretty. I promise you are. I know pretty. I'm serious, right? Swing by any tavern. You'll have half the folks there, hanging off your every word. Don't do that, actually. Do not do that, right? Don't. Listen to me, don't. They'd eat you alive. But, point stands, right? I don't know shit about the fancy standards of noble folk. But I look at you and I think, wow, that was one of the most gorgeous women I have ever had the privilege of laying eyes on. And I really should shut up. You're blushing. You're embarrassed. You hate me now, don't you? You don't have to spare my feelings, all right? I get it. You know. Big, muscly lady. Covered in scars and all. Not exactly the authority on beauty, am I? Certainly not. Not for a lady of your caliber. I shouldn't. I should not say anything like that. Right. Anyways. Blood mostly cleaned off. Dirt out of there. So I'm going to apply this little ointment shite. Language. There's a lady present. My lady. I will be administering this medicinal cream to your wounds and then covering them with a bandage. And once I have done so, you should simply allow it to remain covered for an extended period, and you will recover in time. That sounded posh enough, right? Okay. Right, so let's just... And if I just apply that gently, this... Right, so I'm not going to sugarcoat it, okay? This is going to sting. Can you be brave for me, yeah? Right, awesome, great. You're doing wonderfully, really. Okay, now, this fancy sticky bandage. is fancy. Who has sticky bandages these days? I guess fancy folks like you. What's it called? Adhesive. Funny words those alchemists make. Well, I'd call it a funny word. Not the sort I'd use. I mean, really, why not just call it sticky? That's what it is. There we are. Let's just put that right there. Wrap you up. All nice. Wonderful. Now I have more of this ointment for your other wound. Just stay calm, yeah? And I will just get to work. Alright, now, like before, it's going to sting, but it's important, alright? If I don't do this, that wound might get infected. And that's no good, is it? Hate for something like that to happen. So let's just... There you are. Look at you. Hey? I know how that hurts. Very brave. Putting up with it, you know? Honestly, it's awfully brave of you just to make it this far, all things considered. Rogues of that sort. They're not the most gentle of folk, are they? You know, I actually think I recognise their heraldry. Of course, posh lady like you probably recognises it too. Fancy schooling and all? No. Oh, right, well, in that case. Suppose I don't really know what they teach you at Fancy Noble School, do I? That group of disrespectful outlaws happened to be a mercenary band. They wouldn't have just abducted you for nothing, right? They would have done it because someone paid them to. Now, I shouldn't be one to presume to tell a lady what to do, but I would suggest, quite strongly, that you take careful stock of the people you keep around you, and take the time to consider who exactly might have had a motive to sponsor such an abduction. Well, there's a reason I joined the Greenleafs instead of one of the other nightly orders, right? All that courtly intrigue. Phew. It's a bit messy for me. And sure, I can recognise a mercenary tabard when I see one. I know that crest, that iconography, if you will, but it's the silly little things like words, right? Little veiled insults and secrets, they just swoop right over my head. It's true, it really is. But, well, nevertheless, you feeling all right now? Yeah? Good. I will take you back to the city and then leave you in the capable hands of you have guards, right? One guard. Okay. You should have more. Am I volunteering? Well, I can't imagine there are many ladies who would prefer the company of a knight of the woods as an attendant. So, well, of course, if you wanted it, but why? I am not cute. I'm rugged and muscly and scary, right? That's what people think when they see me. They think, oh, that lady would bash a man's face in with a steel gauntlet. That's what they think about me. Not cute. Well, it's not about whether I like being called cute or not. It's just an objective thing, right? I'm big. And I fight people. That's my job. I go out into the woods and I find ne'er-do-wells and I stop them from, ne'er-do-welling. I don't... I mean, can you imagine, right? Me at some courtly function in a fancy posh dress. Why are you blushing when I say that? Why are you... No, alright, you know what? Horse. We're going to the horse, alright? She's beautiful, she's strong. Respect and appreciate her for the work she's about to do for us both. We're gonna go. City. We can talk about this on the ride, alright? Cool. Great. Wonderful. Horse.